everyone, welcome back to my Beach Angel Tarot Shop. I'm here to do my weekly reading for love for the week of June 25th through July 1st. And we're going to see what comes up for everyone. The law of attraction and yeah, and we'll just kind of see here. Okay. We're going to be using a new deck. I was wondering if we were or not because I couldn't find the book. Okay, so we're going to be using a new deck. It is the Wicca Oracle cards to open this reading. And we're looking at the energy of love and for relationships. So whatever type of relationship you find yourself in, the angels are like, there are no labels for love. So we're going to just label it love reading for this week. So wow, beautiful. Can't beat that, right? So this is the ring, I believe, in this deck, obviously, and beautiful. It talks, number 20, which talks about partnership and connection. I'm going to quickly read a little bit from the book so you can tune into that message, but we're going to then start on the reading. So 20. Ring. When given in love, a ring says, "My heart is in your hands." In Wicca, a ring may also be worn as a token of spiritual vows, used in magical rituals or work, or as a reminder of personal power. Whatever other purpose the ring has, it is a symbol of commitment and unbroken circle of trust. Make sure that your word of honor is trustworthy and holds others to that high standard as well. Honesty is at the root of all worthwhile relationships. If you want to be able to depend upon others, be sure that you are dependable yourself. The key words are commitment, honor, vows. Firm affirmation is, "I am worthy of trust." So that is the opening energy, which is beautiful, and it's we're going to see what comes up with my Angel 5 card reading. Is the one I'm going to be doing. I'm being drawn to do with the. This is the Spellcasters deck for anyone that is wondering or curious. So what the angels want everyone to know for love this week, and it is the Knight of Pentacles. And I think one of my last readings ended with this, which is interesting. I'm pretty sure last week's, or no, I think it was maybe Goddess Your Man. I have no idea. No, I don't know. But I remember seeing this one, and it talked about, yeah, it was one of my last ones because the last weekly one I did, there was a shift in energies, and then this one was like I was guided to pull one more at the end because we had ended with the Ten of Swords. It's coming back to me, and I didn't want to end on the Ten of Swords, even though it felt like a relief. It felt like, oh my gosh, things shifted, and then this one kind of put an end to that shift, and it was this is an energy of reliability, of sustainability, of taking one's time, and it felt like it came in to give time, you know, like a time of recuperation. But not only just a time to recuperate, but it also gave like a sense of things becoming more steady, becoming more reliable, not so one-sided, like heavy on one side, and then all of a sudden the energy shifts and you kind of just like let everything fall and you just kind of were depleted. So I would urge everyone to go back. I think it was probably my last weekly reading since it was so vivid in my mind now. But we're picking up there. So we're starting to pick up on this energy of like, okay, the energies had shifted, and it almost felt like for some it was going to be things that were occurring in their lives that were even outside their partnership that were having an effect on their relationship. You know, things that they're dealing with jobs or family or whatever, or issues that they were resolving outside of, you know, love, but are very much an affecting of the, you know, the whole energy. But now this one is coming in, and it's giving me that same, you know, it's like we're picking up where we left off with that reading, and here I am again. And he's kind of still looking back to that past reading, and it's like, I'm coming in, I'm here, and I'm going to be more reliable. I'm going to be more, I'm going to give you the time to kind of recuperate from that heavy load of the Ten of Wands to the Ten of Swords, where it just felt like the energy shifted and you just were like completely just coming in under the wire and depleted with something. And it was like, oh my gosh. And this gives the time to recuperate, but it also rebuilds is the word. It's like a sense of rebuilding the energy to be more long sustaining, because when we carry a load too far and too long, we become comfortable We have to become comfortable to do that, to be able to continue it. And then when it's taken from us, we don't know how to, we don't know how to stand without carrying that heavy load, and it just kind of shifted. This is a sense of rebuilding from a place of not having those highs and lows. Okay, let's put it that way. It's kind of hard to explain how they're showing me the energies, but you're not going to have that carrying all that load of whatever that was, and then it being taken from you, and then all downhill. So there's going to be a rebuilding of sustainable energies where there's not going to be highs and lows. There's not going to be those dips and those wild swings of energies. And that's where we're starting. Long way around, but that's where we're at. Okay. And interestingly, this is a circle, and they're showing me this is a circle, and this is a circle of protection as well. So it's like protected. And without having those shifts in energies, you will be able to commit to things more long-term, more sustainably. Let's put it that way. So interesting. Something they can see above you can't see down here, or you're not seeing it the way they'd like you to. And we have the Knight of Cups. And interestingly, another Knight, and he's going this direction. So this one's here working on that energy from the past, the shifts, the highs and lows. But as that's occurring, there is new emotions coming up here, and this is talking about emotional invitations and moving forward with emotional invitation. So there's something going on with that. There is an invitation coming your way, or there has been. You're not seeing it the way it's meant to be, or you're not seeing it at all yet. You're not recognizing it, maybe because you're still in this energy here. But coming forward or moving forward, this is going to be happening. So you haven't seen it yet, or you're not taking full notice of it, or full advantage is the word. You're not taking full advantage of this as of yet. Something to do for yourself that will help the angels help you. And we have the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is often portrayed in the tarot as a betrayal, as something that is taken from us. But for me, it's a sense of self, I want to say denial, and it's because, usually it's because you're not awake and aware of what's happening around you. So it's easy for you to become the victim. It's easy for you to be not responsible for the things that aren't working around you, because you're not willing to see, or you're not awake enough spiritually to see it or be aware of it. So it's a sense of, it's almost like the Judgment card in the aspect of awakening and levels of awakening and where you are in your awareness. So it's all about looking at that, looking at your responsibility, because that's how Spirit shows us to me. We're not victims. We're not responsible for the things in our lives. So this talks about really becoming connected to that, really becoming aware of where you've made yourself not available or not aware of what's been happening. So there's a sense of tuning into that and seeing where have I felt like a victim, but I really wasn't, because I wasn't awake or aware enough to notice what was happening around me, or where I feel like I haven't been responsible enough. So it's tuning into that. Working on those energies. Secret you do not know, catching a glimpse will help you, and it is a Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles talks to me about a change in physical reality. So there's going to be a change in your physical, what is the word I want to use? Not backdrop, it's not even, there's going to be a change in your physical reality, in your physical world, in your 3D world. Fives are all about changes, and there's going to be one. This is talking about a secret you do not know, and so there's going to be, it's as simple as that. It's as simple put as that. There's going to be a change in your physical reality. I don't even see this one as a loss right now. I'm just seeing it as the pure two energies. Something that's you're gonna experience, an energy you're gonna experience because of the connection. It is a Five of Wands. So this is a change of energy. This card can represent competition, but for me it talks about a change again. So there's going to be change coming up a lot. There's going to be a lot of If you want to see it like as a bee's nest or a beehive being stirred up, you can. But I definitely just feel like it's talking about a change of energy and a change of scenery in regards to the relationship. And I'm going to pull one more. We have the Six of Pentacles, and it's being given help. It's receiving something. A balance of energies is coming up here. It's going to cause a balance of energies. It's going to help rebalance energies coming forward, sort of like where we saw last week. So it's kind of like in a continuum of last week's, truly. And I'm going to look at the undercurrent, and it is a Two of Wands. And so for those in the spiritual relationship energies, this can represent the twin flames for me. And they're definitely seeing, I love how the tree energies come in here with this. And he's sitting on the tree stump, and he's fastened there, but he's looking at the bird. And so there's a sense of communication here as well. So there's going to be more there's going to be, I feel a sense of really listening and being heard with this card. There's an undercurrent of that. Like before there was communication, but it was more, it wasn't being as heard as deeply. So it's this sense of paying attention and being heard is what's coming from this card for me in regards to relationship. And for others, it can also just be the, there's a balance here on his arm. There's the yin and the yang on his arm as well. So it's like that he's now more balanced in his energies and able to communicate more present, being present in between, in that mix is what I'm getting. So it just feels, like I said, a continuum, and Spirit wanting you to take responsibility for maybe feeling like a victim or seeing something or not being responsible in your life. I know that can sound harsh, but it's definitely what is coming to me from this card and the way they show it to me. There's going to be a change in the physical. There's going to be a change in the energy. It can seem a little disruptive. It can seem like it could be a little dangerous at times, or you can feel like you're experiencing a loss through this, but it's not. It's going to really bring in a balance. So be aware of that. It's going to bring in a physical balance to your life, to your energy. So I hope everyone has enjoyed this reading. If you have any questions, you can contact me at my email. I'll put it below. Right now, I am not doing any readings. My Etsy shop is closed, and I am not really even offering any in my outside of my shop and my email either, due to my schedule. But I will be back with my July reading soon. Angel blessings.